house. It is the hour of foolishness has come upon you. And I am so excited. I'm your host, Eva Ruwe, right here with your girl, Shayla Mayweather.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good
yes. Good morning,
morning.
everybody. Guess what today is? It's our anniversary. No, I'm just kidding. It's almost our anniversary, but it's our 50th show. Woo! Can we get some clapping tracks? No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
We're going to work on that. It's all good. What's going on, y'all? Excited about it. I can't believe time has gone so very quickly. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Can
I
you believe
know.
it?
It's crazy. That's crazy.
This is a long term relationship.
You know,
I ain't been in one in a
there's
while.
no,
I'm like,
there's
well,
no,
hold
there's
on.
no
I
getting
got
out of
commit.
this.
I think I might need to jump ship now. Oh, 50 episodes. That means 50 weeks.
Wow. You know,
I think we go together, IntellectualRadio.com. I think
this
we
thing is serious, more
right.
serious than I
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what's really going on? We had night or nothing. I was like, no argument. Oh my goodness, no threats of termination, and
thought. Hey,
I think we need some space.
you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
My goodness,
my Lord.
But this is the relationship show, and we talk about all the stuff y'all scared to talk about. We talk about it on this show, huh?
Might as well.
We gonna put it on out there. Oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
oh yes. I see something in. How y'all doing? Hey David. Hey Tanisha. What's up, girl? Yes, we got our Facebook Live folk.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. I'm so here for it. But today, guys, we are talking about the conversation.
Mm.
Oh, yes. The conversation. We don't know the day nor the hour.
No, we don't. We don't. Huh?
It could come like a thief in the
God.
but you got to have that conversation. It's that defining. It could come like a thief in the
God.
but you got to have that conversation. It's that defining the relationship conversation.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. What a topic, man.
Exactly.
What a topic.
When do you do it? Do you have to do it?
You know?
How does it happen? Sometimes it just happens.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I think that there is that always going to be that initial talk when you first meet. You know what our expectations are. I want a real relationship. I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm looking to casually date or whatever the case may be. So I think that that's going to introductory conversation as far as what my intentions are. But I think that if you do something like you smash that person on the first night, you know, then the expectation for one or both of you may just be an occasional booty call. So, you know, in that case, I don't think the conversation is necessary. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys are meeting maybe on some sort of a dating app, or you have the intention on trying to really, really date for real, then those conversations happen in the beginning.
Okay. I think it depends.
Okay.
Like, it depends on how things happen.
Okay.
You know, it can be a coworker. It could be somebody at church that you just start talking to, and you don't. It just happened. It evolves.
Okay.
You know, sometimes relationships evolve.
Right.
You know, it can go from, you know, after Sunday school. Yeah, I like when you pointed that out, you know.
Yeah. You know, when you brought that word for.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I really like that scripture you gave.
Exactly. I love that. I hadn't heard that scripture before.
Right.
But it touched my heart gauge.
Right.
My God. Or you're at work, you have a coworker, you just happen to start having lunch with them.
Right.
You know, sometimes things evolve, and then it's kind of like, oh snap, what is this?
Right.
We're naked.
Oh my God.
Okay.
How did we end up paying butt naked bingo?
How did we get here?
Right.
We're not supposed to be here. We at the Stony Island Motel. What happened? We just got a room for 4 hours.
What happened?
Who knew?
You know, wait, no, but listen, I think that you have to ask yourself that question in the beginning. Am I casually dating, or am I really looking for something serious? Like, what am I doing here? You have to ask yourself those questions and tell yourself the truth. So
what if you don't have any expectations though, right?
Okay, so if you don't have any expectations, then that conversation is not necessary in those points, in those times. But I do think that something has to happen so that we can know that both of our end goals are the same.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, in other words, I think that if you're going to have sex with someone, I think that some sort of conversation should be had. Don't you? I mean, are we just kind of seeing, how you doing? All right. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I mean, what are we doing? No, I'm just saying. I mean, some sort of conversation, unless we're going back to the Neanderthal days, I think we have to have some sort of talk. Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
You know what I mean? Like, are you married? Are you single? What's going on? Are you looking for something serious? Don't you think that conversation should be had? I mean, with everybody who you're going to get ready to bed down?
You can bed down.
I mean, I'm just thinking. What do you think?
Well, I just think that things just vary.
Okay.
Depends on your age group and circumstances. A lot of stuff happens when you're in college.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how you doing? You cute. What dorm you in? Come over. Okay.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
We're older.
Yeah.
People meet at the club and do it. What's up? What that thing do? Like, hey.
Okay.
People know sometimes. I mean, that's just a small percentage, I'm sure.
Sure.
But it happens. But I want to, jump into the whole like for real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're dating. We've been talking for 6 months, if you will.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
We've been going steady, and you've met my kids. I met your mama.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? So when do you have that conversation? So if you don't set that expectation in the beginning, but if you set that expectation in the beginning, feelings do change. There are a lot of people that say, I'm not looking for nothing serious, but wait a minute. I'm really starting to love this person.
Okay. So I think that we should address that because I think that if you approach the relationship feeling like, okay, I just want to have a casual situation. We're just banging. We're hanging and banging.
Okay.
We're hanging and banging and that's it. That's what we do. Okay. Now, once you have that conversation like, hey, we hanging and banging, just because your feelings gets all intertwined into the situation, you've got to start, you either have to pull yourself back and say, okay, well, I got to cut this off. You got to be real with you. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been a victim of that, really feeling somebody more than I should be. And I know that person wasn't really into having the same type of relationship that I wanted. So I decided that I should take myself out of the equation because I know that he can't give me what I want. Okay. Or what I'm wanting in this situation. So that's one of my options. The other option is for me to just live delusionally. Right. And just believe that this is more than it is. So I start lying to myself. I start lying to everybody around me because I am trying to keep up a certain facade about what this is when I already know what it was in the beginning. It was already explained. Right.
Yeah.
So I just think that that's where you have to start telling yourself the truth. That's when I say stop lying to yourself, because if you said in the beginning that all you wanted was this, and then your feelings start to change. If you want to tell your partner that, hey, I'm starting to have these feelings, and they tell you, hey, you know what it was. We already talked about that. Right. Then it's you know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
I get a chance to make my decision to either exit myself because you tripping, you starting to get a little more involved than I want you to be.
Yeah. But you mentioned something that I thought was really good. Mm-hmm. When you're talking about somebody, they're changing their mind about certain things like that. Mm-hmm. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Mm-hmm. But when somebody's changing their mind about what it is, then you say that if you talk about it ahead of time, mm-hmm. like what if that person wants to, like, okay, well, I feel this now. I didn't feel it in the beginning.
Well, if that other party's feelings are mutual, then that's great, right? It's a win-win because that's what I want too. But if you hold on to that feeling and you never say that, but you start trying to steer me into loving you instead of just asking me that that's what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, don't try to manipulate me into a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, I'm not going to have sex with you if you don't do, be more relationship-like with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start holding things back because if we made a decision in the beginning to just hang and bang, then let's just hang and bang. Let's keep it right there. But if you know that you're starting to get a little different, because and ladies and fellas, we can tell when we start interacting with them sexually. We know that the feeling starts to change because they start saying things, in the moment. Okay.
Okay. But what about actions? You mentioned that your actions saying something. Now, I've had a situation where a guy's actions are saying, I want to be with you. Mm-hmm. I want to be, I can see us together. You want to go to church with me. You want to do all these things that a man that's trying to settle down will do.
Right.
Right. But if you say, okay, so, but what is this? Oh, I mean, we just talking. Wait, what?
Right. That's an unstable person because a double-minded man is
Is
unstable in all his ways.
You trying to play daddy and you want to spend all the holidays with me, and it's like, wait, what?
So you, hey, you know what? Like I say, don't lie to yourself. That's the worst person you can lie to. Lie to everybody else, but don't lie to you. If you know you feeling it more than you should be, then just be real with you and say, hey, you know what? I'm really feeling you. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you more than I should. Let me just and let me approach you and let you know that that's how I'm feeling, instead of going the opposite direction. Because I think that a lot of times men, when they start feeling like they're falling in love, their approach is to push you away. That's the play that they give when they know they're in love.
Wow,
that's you in love, but you, instead of you facing the love, you would rather say, get out of my face because I don't want to feel no love.
I don't want to feel no love. What is love? That's gay.
Yeah, love is gay.
I don't want that, man. You I ain't no homosexual. For real. But why do men run from that? But that's the thing. Okay, so I want to hear from you guys out there in Listenerville. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. Call in. Put your comments on the Facebook Live. Give us your questions, your thoughts, your idea, and we will talk about it right here on this platform. A.L. Williams is in the building.
That's right.
Hella famous. What up?
Yo. We sorry.
What's going on?
We sorry. Hey, y'all. How y'all feeling?
Good morning.
How y'all feeling this morning?
Man, so we're talking about the conversation. When to have the talk about defining the relationship. When do you need to have that discussion?
It's in my contract.
Okay. I don't know. Those of you
I got a contract.
Who do not know, please go to Hosted by L or go to L Williams on Facebook and read his contract. There's videos circulating of the contract. What is the contract
today?
Okay, what is the name of the contract again?
It's the Good Dick Documents.
Wow. L.
Yeah.
You're crazy for that, man.
Listen. Sometimes you just gotta manage expectations. So you can get this meat ministry, but
oh God,
you trying to hold on to it for life solo. You just you. All right,
just you.
Since it's just you, we can have that conversation. But we can have that conversation, and I need in my contract it states I got 2 weeks to really get back to you with an answer. So
oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so when do you think you should have the conversation? Even if you talked about it in the beginning, you still need to follow up, right?
There's a follow-up conversation.
There's a follow-up conversation. I meet you. Hey, we're just having fun, but we are really feeling each other. We hanging tight, like on a daily basis. You dang near have a closet in my house of your clothes.
Got a closet.
You know
what I mean?
Drawers and
yes,
stuff. You got your own side of the dresser.
You have keys now to the crib. I leave you in there alone.
Yeah, but what if you have none of that? All we doing is hanging and banging, but you still trying to control me. You still being this is what I'm saying is that if I think that a lot of times men end up trying to be possessive. That's where the problem lies, because they'll end up coming to you saying, hey, I don't want you dealing with anybody else now. That's just me, right?
That's the conversation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's
the conversation.
That's very contradictory though, because if you're telling me we friends and that's all we doing is hanging and banging, but yet and still, hey, don't be giving my thing away now. Don't be giving
what are we doing? He's trying to have
giving
his
my cookie
and eat it too. Come on, let him have it.
Defining conversation with you. That's what that is.
Yeah.
He's trying to have the talk.
All right.
And what is he saying then?
He's saying,
are we friends or are we what?
He's saying you one of my booze.
You know what he's saying?
He's saying you one of them. Okay. And I don't want you going nowhere else.
That's it.
Okay, but listen, that's very unrealistic because it's me. Huh?
Uh-oh.
It's me, babe.
Uh-oh, Shay.
Oh, here we go.
Look, babe.
Shay, let me know.
Me too. Shayla.
We're going to let Shayla get it off. Get her raw.
Yeah, they haven't started a Me Too movement off
Me too. No, what I'm saying is that if you can have what's good for the geese, huh? It's good for the gander.
It's goose.
And so if we chilling with each other, we just having fun. See, the thing is that men can't handle the truth.
Well,
If you try to tell them, listen, you're not going to be the only one. You're not the only one smashing. That men cannot handle that. They will not handle that. Matter of fact, I just talked to a man last night that told me, he said, I could cheat on my wife, I could cheat on my girl 100 times, but as soon as she cheat on me, I'm done with her.
Done.
I'm done.
Done.
Kill everybody in the house.
are you still Mela?
But you hear this, though,
Get 'em
right?
on now.
Mela. Mela. How you feel? All those shots. What kind of wow? This is
Mother
amazing.
say gonna kill everybody in the house.
Wow, Mela.
Get them on up out of here.
Everybody gotta go. See you later, alligator.
Oh,
See,
man.
okay, so you see this, right?
Yeah, them
Oh my
facts though.
God.
This is
Let-
truly
let-
how
Hey,
men feel.
nah, women, like when I tell women like I'm still out here doing my thing, like I'm not saying it in that way. I'm just saying like I'm still young and like first of all, when the videos first blew up, everybody wanted to, you know,
They want
hey,
cuff.
you know what I'm saying, cuff,
Hey,
what's
big
up?
head.
Hey, what you doing? And y'all know me, I always say I keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let somebody know, like, look, man, hey, I'm still out here letting this thing be free. Huh?
Come on, we touching people's soul. We touching ladies' souls with
I'm
this
a
meat
part of the
ministry.
meat, man. Hey,
Right.
Come on, meat.
I was just finna say that, man. Great minds think alike. You just
Okay,
got an older mind than mine.
Okay, so Mela, you're telling this chicks, hey, I'm roaming, but she can't do nothing. She got to wait.
Nah, baby, do your thing. Cause I understand. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
gotta mean what you say and say what you mean. If you can't tell her that she can start dealing with, she can do her thing. You can do your thing, but you know that that's not how you really feel.
Let me
And
tell
don't lie
y'all
to
something,
yourself.
Shayla.
Come on, help me out,
Shayla
yeah.
and the crew.
Shayla and the crew.
Let me tell y'all something. As the elder statesman of the Becoming Dateable board of male members,
All right, talk to him.
I don't play any of those games.
All right, Al.
Let me tell you something.
The CEO.
If I'm out here slinging this meat ministry, I will allow you to know that yes, I'm out here, and this is what I'm doing. But in the event that you decide that you want to get out here and be loose, because honestly, I'm old school. Women can't do what men do. And if you would like to do what men do, then you carry on and do that with a man who doesn't care about
But you can't be
doing
a
what
dirty.
you're
You
doing.
can't be dirty. You can't be dirty dipping.
Wait. Allow me to finish.
Let the CEO
There it
speak.
is. I'm telling them, just allow me to finish what I'm saying. Because that is what it is. See, the thing is, you could drop a hot dog. But hold on, let me up that a little bit. You could drop a jumbo Frank on the floor,
All right.
and then you just pour a little water on it and rinse it off, and it'll be all fine. But you know what happens when you get a whole lot of dirt inside of a cupcake? You got to throw it away.
that was the best.
That analogy is it was genius.
This is what
Sickening all at the same time.
this is delusion
This guy,
101,
man.
people.
You can wipe it right off.
101.
Wipe your sins away.
Wipe it right away. But if you know you get this meat ministry dirty, it just come right off.
Hey,
But if you get that little pink starburst, you drop that starburst on the floor.
it's something coming back up with that Starburst. Huh?
Listen, you can't eat it no more.
Lint,
hair, lint, everything. It's not the same.
Hey,
It is not the same.
Okay. So
I got another one for you.
come on, one more.
What do you call a key that can unlock every lock?
A master.
master key.
What do you call a lock that any key can unlock? Worthless. Ladies, know your worth. Stop being out here thotting in these streets.
Okay, so now let me say this because I think that this is where this is going to stop right here. Okay, now let me just say this. First of all, you expect me to hold my box and keep my box clean and untouched. But yet and still, you get to go out there and you get to have sex with all these multiple people and bring your nastiness, dirty dick to me. And you think you just gonna put that nastiness deep down into my flower. You will not put that kind of contamination into me, okay? Because I don't know what you out here doing. Because what I do understand about a lot of men, not all.
You could know. You can have a sister wife.
Bringing
Pottery that
dirty
goes.
dick and nasty nuts into the bed.
Dirty dick and nasty nuts.
You can
But you want me. So guess what, ladies? Even though we saving it for one dude, we having sex with 50 people.
Come on,
Because
Big
now they
Jesus,
just
you
had
preaching.
sex with 50 people, and they bringing that 50 nasty women to you, and they're inserting it inside of you. Now you tell me,
like you
some of them dipping,
women's
some of them
conference.
dipping in other
Feel some
things.
type of way. Let me come on.
You know, I don't know if anybody,
Let me-
I don't know if
let me-
anybody
let me-
ever seen the movie Monsters
Hold on.
Inc.
Look at your neighbor and say nasty.
But when you step out, you get contaminated,
What they got
and you
going
bringing
on?
that monster back, huh?
The monster.
That contaminated monster
The
back.
monster.
The monster is AIDS. That's the real monster. That's what we call AIDS in the street. The monster.
Keep believing that it's okay to have your man running around like a thought, having sex with any and everything that move.
That's nasty.
You think that's cute?
Nope.
You think that makes you hot? You think that makes you sexy? Just like you
Shayla,
don't want a nasty slut.
I'm not gonna have too many more of these side eyes on my line.
Just like you don't want a
She is
nasty
side eye the hell
slut,
of
we
me.
don't want a nasty slut. Okay?
Oh.
Trust me. Nobody wants nothing nasty and sloppy and nasty. Okay? And so when you come
Speak
to me
up,
and just
CEO.
because you
Come
out
on.
there, you done laid up with everything that move, and then you want to come to me. That's just nasty. It's just
nasty.
That's
You
why
right.
there are super strands. That's why there are super strands of diseases out there now.
Super strange.
It's super strands. Because so many people are just
It done got hot in the room on tonight.
It got hot early.
it's nasty.
Let me get
It's
some
a
water.
pool of nastiness.
Cesspool.
A cesspool
All right.
Nastiness.
of
All right,
nastiness. I just require who I deal with to be picky like me. I like you to be nasty. I love nasty in a certain way. But don't be nasty with everybody.
Right.
You
Save
can't
your
be
nasty.
nasty with
Listen,
everybody.
I look at it like
Save
this.
your
I
nasty.
totally
I feel like
agree.
this. You can't be out here with everybody, but it say where 2 or 3.
I got that in my name. Huh?
Come on now. Two
In my
three.
name. What's my
2 or
name?
3 now.
It's a menage a
He'll be
trois
in the
word.
What is my name?
But when you go outside of the 2 or 3,
And that's
it'll
all.
be the author of confusion.
Confusion. There
Huh?
it is.
Huh? Man.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear the
totally
word.
agree. That's a good word.
They don't want to hear the word.
See,
good
I
word.
see, I don't know. Listen. I got revelation, power, and knowledge.
Talk
See,
to
don't
us.
nobody
Ethan.
want to hear me, huh?
Talk to
You
me.
get, you
Talk.
get everything
Talk right
over
now.
here on Become a Dateable Radio. You get
Say it.
revelation,
say it.
knowledge, and
Yeah.
where you get meat ministry. Yes,
Absolutely.
You get it all over
Oh, she
here.
needs some more dick.
Oh, Lord.
They say she big man. She needs some more dick.
Hey, I listen. All my comments say she angry.
Oh,
All
God.
my
No,
comments is
listen.
crazy.
No, we just got to take a stand against men thinking that they can run around and be nasty.
Hello.
We just got to take a stand.
But
Ladies,
listen, ladies.
have to stop this. You can't let these men run around and
That's
come
right,
and bring.
ladies.
Because guess what? When they coming down in you and they got that cottage cheese all on them, that come from them.
Oh,
That's because they
Lord.
out there fooling around with this and that, and that's why you
Ooh.
run around and you're itching and you stink down there. That's why y'all stink, because y'all deal with
Oh, no,
y'all
this
deal
dick
with
clean
niggas
today. Come
down
on.
and stink.
Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, this dick is clean today.
When you
Huh?
stink, ladies, that y'all know if y'all stink, that come from
Hold on,
y'all.
say this
Stop
dick is
letting
clean.
stop letting these stank niggas dudes. Stank dick dudes. Stop.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. You have been listening to Become
Hey,
Available
hey,
on
hey.
IntellectualRadio.com.
Put 'em together.
Where today,
This dick smell
like
good.
flowers all the time.
today
No
our
one gets
subject
in.
is the
Y'all some
conversation.
goddamn,
This is our 50th show. And we are so excited. I'm so glad that
Crazy.
everybody's tuning
It
in.
might be our
Celebrate with
last
us.
after all these dicks.
This is our, you had a big document. Remember when you
Yeah.
walked in?
This is our 50th show. We had Derek Brown
I slid
said,
mine in. Y'all just
y'all not listening.
Yes,
Derek
ma'am.
Brown said he had to go pop popcorn for
Yeah.
this one. Stay tuned
Oh, yeah,
because
it's going
there's
down.
so much more
Yeah.
in
Going down.
store for you. Okay, this is getting real heavy. We're gonna have to get back on course back on the topic. I think we should probably hear a song right now so we could take
Play
a couple
something
of
happy.
minutes, huh?
You should have went to
Hey,
testimony.
you listening to Good Man by Eva Rue, yours truly. Hey, right here.
right. Good man, good meat ministry.
Being a man, but I believe in you. Just do the best that you can. See, I know it ain't easy being a man. I believe that you will stay the good man you are. Oh, you're a good man. You're a good man. Yeah. You're a good man. Honey, you know. Honey, you know you are. Baby, yeah. Oh, you're a good man. You're a good man. Oh, yeah. You're a good man. I believe in you. To stay the good man you are. There is nothing from you that I can't get. You've been working over 40 years and still haven't retired yet. I know you work hard every day. Even after you work long hours, you still find time to get on your knees and pray. Oh, you're a good man. You're a good man. Honey, you know. Honey, you know you are. You know you're a good man. Oh, you're a good man. You're a good man. Take good care of your family. You're a good man. Just stay the good man you are. Stay the good man. No. Your understanding. He's a going and a present. Hard working, faithful, true. Church going, good a good husband, and a good lover You're a good man. You're a good man. I just gotta let you know. You know you are. You deserve everything you do. You're a good man. You're a good man. Stay the good man. Stay the good man. Stay the good man. Whatever you want, baby, I'm gonna give it to you. Stay the good man you are.
Hey, it's your girl Eva Rue.
I'm Shayla Mayweather.
It's your man, L.
And we are the hosts of Becoming Dateable radio show.
Tune in every Monday morning at 11 a.m. for relationship advice.
And the juice spill.
And shenanigans.
Right here on IntellectualRadio.com.
And we are back. This is Becoming Dateable Radio on IntellectualRadio.com and iHeart radio station. We are talking about when do we have the conversation. Before we get back to that, man, that was Good Man by Eva Rue. Oh, boy. I like that record. I love that record.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't listened to it in a while. Isn't that terrible? But I was like, oh, I like that song too.
It's a good song. I like it. It's a great song.
Yes, go out and get the song. Eva Rue, download it. Watch the video. Share it. Put it on your page, y'all. Okay? It's called Good Man. It's on YouTube. It's there. It's there.
Yeah.
Come on, we got to support local talent and artists. And speaking of supporting local talent and artists,
We made you.
I was on the AC Green show yesterday with other artists talking about it's all about community. We recorded a song in the studio with AC. A lot of people don't know that AC is a musician first.
He played the organ, though.
Yep, played organ.
He looked like an organist. AC
Yeah.
Green dressed like an old organist, like he.
Oh, you got them down through the years, cool.
Dressed like an old
years.
God's will. He can only play it in one key though. Oh, the original key that it came out in.
Oh my God.
The song is in C. We gonna sing in the C.
Oh Lord. So we did a record. I recorded a song
Yeah.
with some other amazing talent from Chicago, Miss Michelle, Dante Hall, D. Lyles, Sean White, Josh, Sasha Melody. We all went into the studio. Bridget, we were all in the studio recording this song. And so it's all about community, and it's really about, not just the social climate in Chicago, but the fact that we are all we have. Even when it comes to the music piece of things, we have to support each other. A lot of times, in order for us to make it, we have to go to LA, we have to go to Atlanta or wherever to make it. And if we stand together, a lot of Chicago artists have to go somewhere else to make it, but they're Chicago people. A lot of musicians are out of Chicago that's on tour with all these people.
Man, every major artist got a Chicago piece.
Chicago is where it's at, and they snatch us up out of here, and then we're gone. And that's really unfortunate. So we really did something that was just awesome. So we want you guys to support it. We're going to be shooting a music video for it and everything. It's going to be featured on a lot of different channels and stuff. I don't want to give everybody everything right away, but download the song. It's real dope. It's real hot. We are all we have. So
we all we got.
Okay. So that brings us right back into the whole defining the relationship.
Yeah,
we all we got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of a hopeless romantic in that regard. I love. I'm in love with love. Truly, I am. I think love is a beautiful thing. I think it's something that we are lacking. There are relationships that really work, and it's wonderful to see somebody that has the other person's back, somebody you can lean on. I feel like everybody feels like I'm an island to myself, and that's unhealthy, and that's a root of the divisiveness I feel that we have in our community, because we don't have each other's back anymore. It used to be what happened to unconditional love? What happened to through thick and thin? Even my brothers and my sisters, we love each other. We in there through thick and thin. We fall out. But I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna knock on your door, and I'm gonna be like, nigga, give me a hug. Give me a hug.
I'll get up with you later.
You piss me off, but you my brother. You know what I'm saying? You piss me off, but you my sister. Can't nobody else say nothing crazy to you, but I love you. You know what I mean? What happened to that? You know what I'm saying?
You talking about in relationships?
In relationships.
Yeah. So, options happened. Back in the day, cats had options, and
in the Bible days.
Yeah, it was plenty of options back then, but it was still local options. Like, wasn't nobody like DMing nobody from LA like, shorty, I'm gonna fly you in, or I'm gonna slide out there and come through and slide you this meat ministry and go on back home. And people just kind of realized that I ain't gotta put up with this. Whatever this is, my whole thing is there's 7 billion people on the planet, and that number probably has gone up since the last time I checked. But 7 billion with a B at a 1 percentile, that's at least 100,000 women that'll sleep with me if I take a bath and smell nice and stay funny. So what am I put up with your nonsense for?
Oh God, we have a caller. L.
Yes, caller. Hold on. Bang bang. Caller, what's your name and where you from?
My name is Loretta Robinson.
Oh, here we go.
Lord. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, Loretta.
Hi, Loretta.
So we're
one thing y'all young folks gotta know. You gotta love.
Wait, you said what?
You with. You gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta know who you're talking to at night. You gotta know who you're laying with.
Okay.
You can be with a couple of individuals.
Okay.
You don't know none of them.
Okay.
One thing you gotta find out what he like. You gotta find out what he don't like. You gotta find out. You gotta go talk to his mama, close cousins. You gotta know who you're dealing with before you get into a relationship.
Okay, thank you. I think it's important thank you for calling.
That's important.
Yeah, it's important to know who you're dealing with, because a lot of people like Eddie Murphy end up with transvestites and stuff like that too.
That's what we're gonna do. We just gonna lob Eddie under the bus. 30 years later, we just gonna keep on throwing Eddie under this bus, huh? Well, we might as well throw Richard Pryor under this bus too, because he was out here slobbing the knobs and stuff. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a comment on here. Martell says, the world changed when sex became easier to attain. Love became harder to find. We live in a microwave society where everyone wants what they want when they want it. Deborah says, like Stevie Wonder's song says, love is in need of love today.
Amen.
Oh, love is in need of love. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people
deep.
are hurting. That's really the truth. A lot of people, they're masking their pain with partying.
Yep.
They're masking their pain with drinking.
With a whole lot of extra sexual partners. Yeah.
You know, drugs. You know, we're masking that pain because we really are lacking the fulfillment that we were designed to get from somebody else as well. Like, we need love. You need love to survive.
You definitely need
Listen,
love.
there's studies about affection and stuff. If a person is sick, they will recover and heal faster when they have loved ones around, when they have hugs, things like that. They're spoken positive to. There's studies on that. They did a study on plants. There were 2 plants. One plant they spoke death to. The other plant they spoke positive to, and the plant that they spoke positive to thrived. Isn't that crazy? So plants are still living things.
I've seen that in real life. I've seen it happen. It's been over 10 years now. So my grandmother was dying. She has passed, right? But during the time my grandmother was dying, she was at the house, basically hospice. It was that time, right? And so the doctors and the nurses said, "Hey, she might get 4 hours to live at best. Get the family here."
Okay.
So everybody came to my grandmama's house. Bang, bang, bang. Everybody, great grandchildren, all 8 of her kids, everybody came. Now, my family won't be mad at me for saying this because we all know my Uncle Lonnie was my grandmama's favorite child. And we all know this.
Putting that out there.
We all know this.
Oh, it's gonna be a family war.
No, it ain't gonna be no war because we all know this. Like, Uncle Lonnie was her child. And we get there, and so Uncle Lonnie goes in the room with her, and he just holds her hand. Literally, she lived 2 more days holding my Uncle Lonnie hand.
Wow.
I remember this vividly. This is 2005 in April. I remember this vividly because they told her she had like 4 hours to live. I got to that 5th hour, got to that 6th hour, that 8th hour. I went to sleep. I said, she and Uncle Lonnie in there with her. And literally, he let her hand go maybe once or twice out of them 2 days to use the bathroom. But he held her hand for 2 more days, and she lived 2 more days before she passed.
Wow.
That love thing is powerful.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thank
you almost
El,
had me crying, boy.
Feel right with it. See what I'm saying? Didn't that feel good to hear something like that? To hear that, 2 people have that kind of connection.
Don't get me wrong. I think that kind of connection is definitely, it's attainable these days. I do believe that there is hope for that. But I think that people have to stop lying to themselves when they are approaching a situation. If you know that you're not really looking for anything serious, I think you have to know that within yourself. Like, am I really looking for something serious right now? Or am I ready to be serious with someone right now? Or am I just...
But most people say that and end up in a relationship for real. Yeah. That's when you end up in a relationship.
But I think, Shayla, you just mentioned something great. I think we need to put that on the calendar, Monica, for upcoming weeks when we have it. When do you know you want something serious? When to know? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Wanting something serious, that kind of thing. Or not wanting something. Like, how do you know? What's driving you? Did you just get out of something? You hurt?
Yeah, see, that's me. I got out of. I'm coming out of a 10-year relationship. Mm-hmm. So after being with someone for that amount of time, it really kind of makes you feel like, okay, I'm not really looking for anything serious right now.
Right.
I need to relax.
You when you come out of them long relationships, it's time to just, get out here and
sell it.
And thought it out.
Okay. All right. So Shayla, thank you for sharing. Thanks, Shayla. Sell it. Yes, he did. Wow. Shayla, thank you for sharing that. You didn't have to open up to us, but it is time for you to open up more and spill the juice. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for the segment that you've been waiting for. Shayla Mayweather with the juice spill.
The juice spill.
Good morning, becoming dateable listeners. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. You know, the mess, the juice gets a little messy this morning, so grab your cups here. All right. So in honor of our topic today, we're having that conversation about where do we go from here? Where do we do with this relationship? So this story is pretty relevant to that when you talk about Puff Daddy and Cassie. Okay. So Cassie has been dating his longtime girlfriend. Cassie's been dating Puffy for a long time. She started back in the day with that song, It's Just Me and You. Now, that was a good little song. But anyway, she was a little sensation. She stayed on the charts for many weeks. And the fame and recognition began when she started to date the CEO of Bad Boy, Puff Daddy. So, of course, he apparently, they've been together for 11 years and they haven't decided where they're going to go with their relationship. Somebody got pissed off about it because Cassie walked out. Okay. She just walked out of the relationship after a long amount of time. And so everybody's kind of upset about, everybody's shocked at that Cassie's finally done with him. But Puff Daddy on Instagram put up this message with Michael Jackson's song, Love of My Life, Lady of My Life. And he was like, okay, I'm just so in love with you, Cassie. I want you back, which was really sweet. So anyway, we all know that Puff Daddy is kind of known for being a little bit of a thought. Okay. But she's been there. She's been putting up with whatever he's been doing. So, I don't know. Obviously, she's kind of pissed about them not defining their relationship. So I don't know.
That man got too much money to get married.
I don't know. But anyway, so moving on. This is like in our petty stars of the day. 50 Cent. He has to be one of the most pettiest stars I think I've ever ran into on the internet. But he is so much fun. I think I would like to hang out with him for some reason. But anyway, he actually bought 200 tickets close to the stage at an upcoming Ja Rule concert. Because he and Ja Rule have been going at it for years. They've been having this beef for like decades. So he actually bought 200 tickets all on the front rows so that Ja Rule's concert can be empty in the front. I mean, who does something petty like that? That is so crazy.
That level of petty is strong.
So anyway, he says that 50 Cent wrote up this post on Instagram saying that people think I'm mean, so go see this concert. And he says, wait a minute, I paid $15 for these tickets on Groupon. So he bought like 200 seats. And he says he only spent like $3,000. So now, like, the point is that even though he's trying to be petty, Ja Rule's still getting paid for this concert, but he is going to be showing up at Arlington, Texas, to a empty arena in the front. Anyway, that's crazy. So what do you guys think about that? 50 cents is crazy. I mean, you tell me what your thoughts are. I want to end this off talking about, since we're approaching Halloween, I want to talk about this controversy of blackface. So Megyn Kelly, she's the NBC host of the Megyn Kelly show. She's been fired due to a controversial statement that she made on her show in reference to people dressing up on Halloween in blackface. So she's saying that she basically said that she doesn't see anything wrong with people dressing up in blackface. It's just a character. It's just fun. She doesn't see anything wrong with it. And so she made reference to one of the Real Housewives of New York, I believe, that dressed as Diana Ross for Halloween. And it caused this huge controversy because she colored her skin to look like, of course, Diana Ross, to be a black woman. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on this? And just to let you know about, the privilege that Megyn Kelly has is that she's still, even though she got fired, she's still going to get her $69 million contract fulfilled. They're still going to give her the money, even though they fired her for what she said, because it caused such a stink. So anyway, you guys tell me what you guys think about this. What do you think about blackface? Do you think it's okay? What about even coloring yourself into whiteface, becoming a white person for the holidays? Like, for Halloween? What do you guys think about that? That's the juice. Tell me what you think.
Hey, white people. Good morning. Cut it out.
Yes.
Cut it out, white people. Let me tell you, that's as white
Same
people
with-
as in
same with the word
WYTPEEPO. White people. Y'all cut it out. Stop it. We not playing with y'all. We don't care. It's not funny. We don't think it's funny. We are not going to jump in with y'all and be like, you did way too much in the first 200 years of us being here for us to think anything that y'all doing is funny.
Well, Martell says that he thinks it's all wrong, even dressing in whiteface.
I don't know why with black people who's dressed in the whiteface.
That little girl that was on Facebook, she was talking about she a white girl, she ain't no black girl.
But she didn't put no whiteface on, but she definitely think that's mental illness.
In her mind,
I
she got a
think
white
that
face.
putting on white face isn't the same, because we did not oppress them and we didn't make them do that.
Thank you.
We didn't make them, you know what I mean?
We didn't steal their kids from them. Huh?
Beat
It's
them.
the same thing with like the word nigga.
Yeah.
We can say that.
You can't say
But
it.
they
You can't say it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say another. I'm gonna go a step further with the B word, right?
Right.
Me and my girls, we can call each other that if we wanted to.
Right.
But if somebody else called me that,
If a man,
If a man,
if a
yeah.
walk
man
up on
or
you.
somebody else, because you're not in this circle of trust.
Right.
Period.
Right.
So when you're outside of that circle of trust, you're not able to say and do certain things. Period.
Okay.
The
'Cause
history behind blackface
yeah,
is unacceptable.
unacceptable.
That's just like a white person. They can act like they're in the KKK or something like that. That ain't cool. Or walk around with a noose, because that really happened. You're not really just trying to be
A character.
It's not funny.
That's
Okay.
real.
Okay.
Fake characters and stuff is cool. If you want to be Michael Myers and I put on a mask and
I
or
see.
Jason and I want to paint my weight, that's different. These are people are not real.
Okay.
And hey, listen, white people, don't walk up on no black people who are dressed up as the Purge. Y'all dressed up as the Purge
Yeah,
or
you get-
Pennyworth for
you get
clowns and
popped.
stuff.
It's going
Don't
down.
walk up on no black people and think it's going to be, hey, it's just a joke. No, you finna get bombed on.
Nah,
It's
you finna get
2018.
popped. It ain't no more bomb dome.
Man,
Bro.
listen.
Bomb dome been stopped. You get shot
You finna catch a step back and 3 shots. I know the law. Bang, bang, bang.
by a 12
Get up off me.
year old.
Get up off me.
By a young black 12
We
year
don't
old.
have time for any of that. We
So
can't play with y'all like
if
that.
if a white person can do that, then they can walk around with a noose for Halloween.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Y'all was hanging Obama
have
Obama
some
dies off
boundaries.
of trees.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about 50 Cent doing this, buying these 200
Girl.
tickets to Ja Rule's concert?
50
Girl,
Cent.
that's
Crazy.
super petty.
Yeah, that's petty.
I think it's one of those things that I hate. I'm laughing about it, but it's terrible.
And then he paid $15 for some tickets to see Ja Rule in the
Right.
front
Terrible.
row.
We are adults, y'all.
So imagine the back row.
The back row was free.
Man,
y'all
I guess that's what
y'all
happened.
come on in the sock hop. Come on into the sock hop. It's free.
for $225, you can come see Ja
Come
Rule.
on now. You just really just paying for some popcorn.
Man, look.
Let me tell you something. 50 Cent is in the Ray J Petty Hall of Fame because
Yes, that's
there's nobody
cool.
pettier than Ray J. I thought until I seen 50 do this. You know what I'm saying? Ray J was so petty with that whole Kim Kardashian situation, but 50 Cent may have eclipsed Ray J's petty.
Yeah, I think
Big facts.
Yeah.
so. Basically, Ja Rule and Ashanti just aren't really moving
They just
tickets.
they just aren't moving them, man.
But I guess you listen. I'm gonna have way more to do with money than to be bothered with this kind of stuff. I just feel like when you have money, why do you have what else? You need to be doing something else. I have plenty of things that I plan on doing when I have 50 Cent money.
Do you not
And he
realize
just-
he's been rich a long time now at
Yes,
this
he
point?
has. He's bored.
And
You know,
the petty is in his soul. Like this is recreation for him. Like this is what he do for fun. Like oh, like dang, I need some recreation. I need a vacation.
Yeah.
Let me buy 1,000 Ja Rule tickets for $15 a pop.
And he just signed this huge deal with Stars for like $150 million. So he just got,
Yeah.
made more money
Jesus.
just the other day.
$3,000 wasn't nothing.
That was
to 50.
nothing.
and in socks. He paid for
nothing.
that in socks.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
that's
God.
the sock drawer.
So
For
what do
the
you think?
month.
So what do you think about Cassie and this whole Puff Daddy situation? I mean, I think Puffy is kind of known that he's not going to settle. He's not going to get married, right? Like, what is he doing?
I feel like let's give Puffy a chance. You know what I mean? Puffy been a thought for so long. That I'm speaking on my behalf too. I've been a thought for so long. Matter of fact, I called El the other day because I got into it with my girl. Because El, first of all, El my big brother, right?
Let's
Lord.
He won
please set
some.
it up right.
He won some.
I didn't win.
Well, he did- yeah, you
let me-
tell it, and I'm gonna tell my
When you
part.
go to special events and you're VIP,
Right?
they give you what's called swag bags or gift bags to go away from the event. With gifts from the sponsors from said event.
Facts.
I went to a fashion show. Shout out to my man's Nate Gills. He had the surround sound of fashion at the Bentley dealership downtown
Big
about
facts.
2-3 weeks ago, right? Huge event. Everybody and their mama was there. While we talking about Diddy's son performed. The girl Queen Aisha performed. It was an amazing event, right? Dope fashion show. They turned the car dealership into a runway. The whole thing.
Wow.
Crazy, right? Sponsored by Mark Cavassier. They give me this bag.
All right.
In the bag are some Timberland socks. I'm wearing them right now. Thank you, Timberland. Those
Talk to
socks
us.
are very, very toasty. Oh, DTLR was one of the sponsors,
Okay.
which is why I got the hood socks.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Timbo socks. I got a dad hat from the Bentley dealership, Perillo. I got a coffee mug. I got some Ethica underwear.
Fact.
Now y'all know the Ethica draws is expensive.
$75.
They listen.
What?
They
ain't paying
expensive, right? Ethica draws. So they nice draws or whatever, but you know, they gave me a large. Now y'all know me, I'm a BON. I'm too big for a large pair of draws. I can't wear large. I ain't wore a large nothing since I don't know, senior high school. Like I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? I need a 2X at the very least.
Okay.
And they gave me a large.
All right.
So I'm in my bag and I'm like, who do I know that's a large? That I could get these expensive draws to, like, man, bro, take these because I can't do nothing with them.
Talk to him.
I give them to my brother Mello.
All
Mello,
right.
take it from here.
Take it from here. There I go this week, huh? My girl come in my crib. She see a brand new pair of drawers.
Ooh.
I wave it off like, man, my homie gave them to me. Just as simple, my homie gave them to me.
Just
You know
ain't
what
no
I'm
way to
saying?
explain that like that.
So
though.
in her mind,
Scared right there.
she blew up to the top. Oh, your homie. And then, first of all, why would I lie about a pair of drawers? I could say I bought them. I could say, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I could say anything. So
Who
She
told
blew
the
up.
draws in the first place?
she blew up about it or whatever.
I'm trying to
So-
tell you these expensive draws, so
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not gonna just walk over them like, oh, these are just some hangs.
And she know I wear them. You know what I'm saying? She know I ain't gonna, you know. So whatever. She blew up or whatever the case may be. Short, long story short, let's give this man a chance because he been out here thotting. Give me a chance, baby. I'm telling the whole world, baby. Wherever you are,
What?
whoever you is, give me a chance. Huh? Sometimes I don't want to thought no more. But then when you do stupid stuff, ooh, I'm sorry, Eva. Go ahead, baby. Ooh,
That man,
I thought you weren't in a relationship.
I'm not.
but he is.
See, this is what I'm talking
But this
about.
nigga ain't gonna walk away.
The talk and being real with yourself. You said that you weren't in a relationship.
That's
but
what
you
I'm
are.
saying. Give me a chance. She don't believe that I'm done thotting. That's what I'm saying. Get this man a chance no matter how much money he got. None of that.
Are you done thotting?
I'm trying to make up in my mind, y'all, so y'all don't take this serious. I'm still a
Figure it out.
comedian.
I tell you what.
I'm still a comedian right now.
All
Yeah.
like the
That-
confusion.
Well, Mel, it sound like you testifying. So it's testimony, testimony time.
I done told my part already.
Testimony, testimony time.
Ooh.
Tell us a story to give God some glory. Testimony, testimony time.
Yeah.
It's testimony, testimony time. Ooh, testimony, testimony time. Tell us a story
Tell us
to give God some glory.
Hey.
Testimony, testimony time. Take it away, Mella. Come on. Yeah.
Testimony. Hey. Testimony time. Man.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
When I think about the goodness of Jesus, hey.
Yeah.
When all that he done for me and all of the women I slept with. All of the women I slept with.
You need to be cleansed, brother.
And I'm still here.
Still here.
Yeah.
No winning up lumps.
Hey.
I'm still here.
This thing is clean. I'm still.
No monster. I'm still here.
I'm still here.
But you got that herpes.
I know, baby. Wrong spirit, baby. That might be you, baby.
There we
Wrong
go.
spirit,
I was
baby.
kidding. I was kidding.
This thing is clean. You can find out. Call my phone later on.
Call
After the show. Huh.
He said, call
And
my
it
phone
work.
after the
Huh? Do it work.
Come on,
work it. You work it. Hey.
It'll never lose its power. It'll never lose its power.
See, you were just about to get beat up the
Hey.
other day about that. See, you better
I
sit
need you to
down.
help me lift them, huh? You can lift them just a little bit higher.
Lift them up, girl.
The pottery that grows, huh?
Come on now. Beyond the veil.
In the potter's house.
Into the secret place. Lay prostrate. Open up your mouth and give them glory.
Huh? Talk to him.
With the fruit of your lips.
Hey,
Oh God.
if she had 10,000, hold on, shut it. Hey, hold on.
Did you just go into tongue?
If she got 10,000 tons, I'm gonna stop the thought train right here.
It's over. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over. The storm is over.
I cannot deal. You all see what I have to deal with?
Well, this is ridiculous.
But it sounds like to me that Mela, you need to have that defining
Yeah,
conversation
man. One of these days.
with your girl.
They don't want, they avoid the conversation though. They don't want
Because
to have
if she's tripping over a pair of drawers, first of all, if I'm not in a relationship with nobody, or if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't care about your drawers. I'm not looking. It sounds like somebody just looking for something. I do not care.
Sound like she go with you, but you don't go with her. But it sounds like you might be going with her because you had to explain.
Hey, little bro, the way you called me, G.
Hello.
Yeah.
Because I don't owe explanation to somebody. I don't owe explanation to nobody.
Come on, really?
Now this girl that we talking about here, she like we be on and off, whatever the case may be, or whatever. Some people know, some people don't know. All right, we're gonna keep it like that. But this comes to say that she's been there for me. You know what I'm saying? Like through everything that I did. You know what I'm saying? So like this week we tried to, you know what I'm saying, work something out. Then she just like thought about everything that I put her through. You know what I'm saying? I had kids on her. You know what I'm saying? Cheated on her.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
So this ain't no new piece.
Yeah, no. It's testimony time. Come on.
So this some old skins.
Yeah, hey.
You trying to put some new wine in some old
that's what
skins.
I'm saying. Give me a chance. Hey, give me a chance. I don't want to be a hoe.
So
No more hoe.
So Mela, have you had a conversation with her though, where you would define who you are, where you guys are going? Have you had a conversation with her like that yet?
I tried, but I did. Yes. Let me say this before y'all tell my words all the way around like women do, like she did. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I did. We had the conversation, but
talk about it.
With what I put her through, once again, she still like it's like the trust thing. So I guess we both got birth. Come on, huh? Birthday. We both got something to work on, huh?
Okay.
All right. Here you go again.
I'll testify real quick. Hey, listen, man. We've been doing King of the Policy at the Harold Washington Cultural Center on 47th of King Drive.
Big shout outs.
And it's been going great. We've been having good crowds in there, and everybody's been enjoying the show. It's a great story. It's a true story. The Jones brothers here in Chicago making $25 million a year, running numbers, which is now called the lottery, and it's legal now. But back then, because black people had it and they were making a lot of money doing it, had to be wrong. So come on out, see us if you get a chance. Tuesday morning will be the last show. We call those field trip dates. 10 a.m. Come on out and see it. It's going to be a lot of seniors out there. A lot of people who actually lived through that era probably would be in the building. So we've been doing that. Comedy karaoke was amazing, man. Shayla, I didn't know Shayla could sing like that. That's Shayla right there. Eva came through and Eva came through and it made me cry. She was singing Through the Wire by Shaka Khan. I just, you think you get used to Eva's voice and you don't. So it's like
something creative every time.
Man, something every time, man. So we've been having a blast doing that. Shout out to everybody who came out and celebrated their birthdays and their life Saturday night. All you Scorpios, man. Happy birthday.
Scorpios in the house.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
For real. I like to see people celebrating life. So, yeah, a lot of stuff happening. T-Star EP release party November 9th at Columbia College, 623 South Wabash. Come through November 9th, 6 to 10 p.m. Y'all be looking for that Lana J project right now. It's a lick. The single is out. And, yeah, that's it, man. I'm out here.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot. This weekend, I'm out of town. I'm in Michigan City. Yeah. I'm hosting my little bro birthday party or whatever. So, and then Saturday, I'm hosting some with my godmom. I honestly forgot what it was, but Pastor Julia Porter Maddox, I don't know if y'all heard about her. She's doing some incredible things in Chicago, over the world. So I'm putting in work. I'm bringing Pastor KC out more to, you know what I'm saying?
Boy. Working. Getting that work.
Yeah.
Shayla, tell them what you have on Wednesday.
Oh, that's at the What's Up Lounge on 154th and Torrance. It's a karaoke party. You know, we just out there having a good time. Everybody's just partying a little bit. So we don't have any of the star singers, but we did have Eva come out last week and bless us. And she did a wonderful job. So you guys come on out there, have a good time with us and turn up, have some good drinks. Of course, this past weekend as well. I'm kind of doing a little bit of work. I'll be going into Florida. So all of my people that are down in Florida, I'll be seeing you guys in the next couple of weeks. So I love you all, and that's it.
What's up. All right, y'all. So make sure you follow us, each and every one of us, on our social media pages and outlets. We are on YouTube. The show is there. If you want to go back and you want to watch it, you can also log into IntellectualRadio.com, listen to it again. Spreaker, we're there. iHeart, we're there. So listen, I want to say a special thank you to super producer Earl, Wanda B, host of He Said, She Said, Cal John Asset Management, K. Carlton Inc., Industry Buzz, Play Too Much Production. And shout out to Monica P, who's out there recovering. So much love to her. Thank y'all so much. You've been listening to the Becoming Dateable Radio Show on IntellectualRadio.com. Be sure to tune in every Monday at 11 a.m. Come have some fun with us. Remember that no matter where you are in life, never stop becoming a better version of you every day.
Let's do it, baby.
Hey. Hey, it's your girl Eva Rue.
I'm Shayla Mayweather.
It's your man, L.
And we are the hosts of Becoming Dateable Radio Show.
Tune in every Monday morning at 11 a.m. for relationship advice.
And the juice spill.
And shenanigans.
Right here on IntellectualRadio.com.